What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Teen Talk. In today's episode, we'll be diving into the latest trends and how they're shaping our teenage minds. I'm Cohen.
I'm Austin.
And I'm Sky.
And today we're discussing social media trends and their impact on teen culture.
Today we have a special guest, Logan Jackson.
Hi, everybody.
We're really excited to have you on the podcast today. We have a few questions for you, and really we just want to hear what you have to say about today's topic. First off, how are you doing today?
I'm doing pretty good.
So our first topic out of the two topics we have is Jake Paul. We want to talk about his controversy and the Tyson fight.
So, to begin with, do you guys like or dislike Jake Paul?
Honestly, I used to like Jake Paul, but I'm more on the dislike side now.
I'm more of a dislike too.
I like him better than Logan Paul, but
I used to really like him, but now I've started to dislike him a little bit. I still like him more than Logan, but I've definitely fallen away from him. So, did you guys all watch the Tyson fight?
I did.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes, I
So,
watched that.
after watching it, did you guys think it was rigged or no?
I'd say it was kind of rigged. In certain ways it was, in certain ways it wasn't.
Yeah, I agree with that. Like, it was very sketchy.
yeah, I mean, I definitely think it's rigged, but I also think Tyson was just slow and not completely there.
And I'd agree with that. I think it was definitely a mix of multiple factors, but the big reason we bring this up is the impact Jake Paul has had on the teen culture and how kids are act nowadays with what they show interest in and stuff. Like, I feel as if he's brought a new wave of fans to boxing that has not been there for years now.
I agree.
Yeah, 100%. I think he brought pretty much his entire YouTube.
And that's the thing. He started off in YouTube. He got all these fans that were young kids, and now these kids are a little bit older. And now that he transitioned into boxing, it's definitely got more kids wanting to try the sport as well as watch the sport.
Yeah, we kind of grew up with him. And so as he's growing in life, we're kind of doing the same things he's doing because he's had such an impact on us.
I mean, yeah, I'd say there's lots of ways. Lots of our culture grew up with him on Vine, and he transferred over to YouTube and had a huge production there. So I really think he influenced a lot of kids throughout his career.
So our second topic we'll be talking about today is brain rot. A few examples are Skibidi, Rizz, Gyatt, Phantom Tax, Sigma, and Phantom. I just want to ask everybody, what are your opinions about brain rot?
There's not much more things in the world that make me annoyed compared to these words. Like, these words drive me crazy. They're so obnoxious.
They are stupid in the most nicest way possible and just immature. And it's very not a good example for the younger generation.
Exactly. I think all of these words just make me want to cringe every time I hear them. I just want to cringe.
And it does exactly what the name for it is, brain rot. I mean, this isn't teaching kids nowadays anything. Them watching TV or YouTube and TikTok and seeing these words and these trends and doing them and just acting like how these people are for just views, it's not teaching them anything. They're just doing it for views.
Yeah, I think it's ruining our generation. Anytime I talk to an adult and they bring it up, they make it sound like it's what we actually use. Like, we use these words on a daily basis, and it makes us sound stupid.
Exactly. We sound ignorant whenever we use those words instead of words that like they're supposed to stand for. As like most older adults and most adults in general, they don't know what these words mean. And like, if you use that in school to a teacher or something, they aren't going to understand that at all.
But if you think about it, today's brain rot is kind of like back in the days, TTYL, like talk to you later, LOL. It's just shortened words. It's just their younger generations.
And I can see that. It's just they aren't very short, and I think that they more do them just to sound funny, and it's kind of obnoxious.
Well, does anybody else have any opinions?
Nope.
No.
Well, it looks like we're about finished with today's episode.
Yep.
Logan, do you have any last words?
Thank you guys for inviting me on a podcast.
And with that, we'll see you guys later.
That concludes today's episode of Teen Talk. Next episode, we'll be diving into the impact of high school sports on students' academics. With that said, thanks for listening, and that's a wrap.
Peace.